Hey guys, Ross here. Welcome back to the Tarazona save. So the last time I spoke to you, we drew 2-2 with Logroñez, and we had a player sent off, Mustafa, who hasn't had much of a look in since that sending off, interestingly. But since a little bit of patchy form after that match, we have gone on a really nice unbeaten run. And yeah, I'll delve into some of the matches now. So that first loss after the streamed match was against Real Union. We managed to equalize via a penalty, but we didn't really play that well in this game at all. Um, and we went down to a couple of goals. You can see a bit of pinball here and a really, really lovely finish. And after that, we tried to salvage something from the game, but maybe pushed a little bit too hard. And Bravo just basically dribbling around everyone and took us to our first loss as manager of Tarazona. In the next game, it was characterized by our two best players coming up trumps. A fantastic header from Big Tony. Not great heading stats, but always seems to find himself in the right place. And then it was the Isaac show. Lovely ball out wide there, and Carrasco just squares it into the middle. And Zuleta, our young Colombian wunderkind, smashes it into the net with his left peg. And a bit of pinball, and Zuleta again playing the poacher. We then conceded two goals. It was a little bit worrying at the end. I feel like sometimes when we press a lot, our players are really tired at the end of the game. But I managed to shore things up. But yeah, lots of balls through the middle, unfortunately. But we managed to see the game out. Now in the next game, as a unbelievable free kick from Sito. This is the Sito game. Set piece master, 2 goals up. But in this game, I tried to use a mid block and not press too much on the front foot. Lovely dink over the top from Zueleta, and it really came up trumps. And we've actually used this tactic moving forward, as you can see, pretty dominant in this display, even though we were the away team. So back-to-back away wins with that mid-block tactic, and this is a game where our defenders really stood up and dug in. Carrasco scoring there from a fantastic run from Arezzo down the right-hand side, and that's our awful on the ball left centre back there coming up with a long shot, and great to see. But you can see a really even game that we just managed to basically do better in both boxes. Another sound defensive performance, this time at home, and Zueleta with some great touches through and nutmegs the keeper in the end after a fantastic through ball from Carrasco. And I think it's Sito who scores another one in this game. Or was it Arezzo? No, Sito getting a very, very lucky goal, but he continues his goal scoring form. We followed that up with another narrow home victory. Our new corner routine where we hit it into the front post coming up trumps. And then almost an amazing free kick followed in by Big Tony. We did concede a goal though. Pretty disappointing set piece, but we managed to close it out. So in the game I've just played, we actually went 2 down relatively early on. And almost hitting both posts and bouncing out I was hoping for, but you can see here conceding some disappointing goals. Smashed in, both like hitting the woodwork, which is quite funny. We actually went 4-4-2 for the first time, just to get our two strikers on. Look at this for a long shot from Big Tony again. Might have to stick him in the thumbnail in the next one too. And yes, I think this is the next one. Arezzo sprinting through after a knockdown. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the winner after that, but good to see us coming back from 2-0 down. Okay, guys, we're on to the match to get today against Izarra. And just wanted to flag up the table. We were top until Real Sociedad played, but it's up to us to try and battle for first place. I'm really, really surprised, to be honest, how well we're doing. Because we're really struggling with the wage budget. I was a bit worried I was going to get sacked, to be honest, with regards to going over it. But I've picked the 11. You can see we've got some nice green lines in terms of pairs and relationships, and we're playing the mid-block tactic just to try and shore things up, not leave too much space in behind, but also press when they pass. Sort of, they try and build up out of their third. So we are going to say, impress me. Midfielders, as always, take control. Attackers, try and score some goals, essentially. I've got our Aussie youth player, Jack McNichol, as I just checked to see how much pace their striker's got. 12. So we're going to have to be careful here. At this level, that's a fair bit more pace than our defenders. But we'll monitor that as we go. But yes, our Aussie youth striker, Jack McNichol, has been training so well. I feel like I have to bring him on at some point. So I hardly have any defenders on the bench today because I just want him to have a chance. Sito with the free kick here. What can he do? Whew, pretty close for someone with like 10 free kicks. Okay, so we've had a shot already. They haven't had any. As I always say, famous last words. We're 50 minutes in and not much has happened. This team are third in the league, so in all honesty, I'm kind of happy to see this out for a draw away, but let's try and nick something. Oh, DM, that's nice to see. Playmaking from the back. Carrasco with great physicality, driving from midfield. Knockdown from Zhu. Ah, he's injured. He's such a key player for us. I feel like I might have to take him off. Don't want him to get a bad injury. We'll see how he fares here. That is a real shame. I might play Aria as an advanced playmaker. See how he does there, actually. That would be interesting. See him get a little bit further forward. Very wasteful ball from them. Here he is. Speak of the devil. Aria, he loses the ball. And they play a fantastic ball through. And that's a wonderful save by Diarra. And he saves it again. The double save. Keeps us in games, that man. We'll get a status on Big Tony after this. Where he's won the ball this time, Aria. And a lovely curling shot. Let's see what he's injured. Potential knee injury. Yeah, we're not risking that. That'll be a twisted knee, I'm sure. So let's bring on Barcina in that role. And should we have Aria as advanced playmaker? Let's see how he does there then. So this guy is just going to be a centre midfielder on support. And then let's have advanced playmaker on attack. Let's see how he does there. Trust you to make the difference. Make me proud, son. No reaction from him. Oh, we got a corner. Let's hope our front post tactic comes up trumps. They clear the first ball, but we pick it up. Areso, oh, not a great finisher. Unfortunately, is Areso. He's got great pace though on the wing, but he is very much a winger. Okay, nervously starting a highlight in our own box. Let's hope we can pick this up at some point. I hope I don't develop a. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I was going to say, I hope we don't develop a curse for our. Oh, great save from the keeper there from that deflection. Anywhere else and it would have been in. But we don't want to develop some kind of curse for these live matches because I tend to do the bigger matches, which are obviously harder. But we've been playing so well in the other matches. Oh, that's a great ball. It's intersected like all our midfield with one ball. Let's hope our keeper can dig us out. He does again. He's doing so well, Diarra, for us. I don't know why I'm pronouncing his name Spanish. He's from the continent of Africa, so it'll just be Diarra, I think. But hey, so we are in the red. So they didn't have much until midway through, but then they've had two big chances. So not doing great. What are we gonna say? Our shooting's not been good enough. Let's go with that. And do we want to be a bit more positive? Let's go a bit shorter. And let's go a bit more positive because I feel like we have a foothold in this game. We've got Aria hopefully pulling the strings, and then we will go from there. I'm just where we don't have as much physicality in the midfield. So Mustafa is someone who we hope to bring on. Let's hope Jack McNichol comes on to get the winner. Look at his improvement. Right, let's start the second half then and hope we get a live stream victory. Slow build up here in our half. Patient play. We're playing a lot shorter now, so let's hope this comes to fruition. What I might do in the next break is let's have our striker a bit deeper. Try and get him on the ball a bit more. That's where he usually does play, and he's been fantastic this season. I think he's got up to 9 goals now. And as you can see, we're not closing down the keeper quite as much of this tactic. And there's a route one ball, but blasted over the top. Not really what we want to see. Playing it short here. He hasn't really got many options, and that's pretty wasteful, isn't it, to be honest? That's not great. I thought we were supposed to be playing it shorter. Let's entice their keeper out. And looks like we're going to pick that up just. And let's hope Riera doesn't do anything stupid with it. Okay, that's a good ball out to the wing. Carrasco's got good pace. Let's see him take on his man, but he's sensible, and it's into Barcina. Plays it back to Riera, who has awful passing. But he's found Arezzo on the wing. Arezzo cuts inside with great pace. Blasts it. Blasts it into the burger vans. Goodness me, that was pretty awful. Alright, Carrasco is not having a good game. So, let's have Arezzo just as an inverted winger on that side. Here we are. Let's have him on support. Let's bring on Meya, who is our 16-year-old kind of jinky winger. And then we'll shore up midfield and maybe take off Zuleta if he's not if he's not improved. This guy's nervous, so we are just gonna say, go and get us the winning goal. It's still his nerves are still shredded. Great. Another hopeful ball out to the wing that they pick up. Let's hope we can get a foot in here. And they go back to their keeper. We let him have the ball. Hopefully he's not going to hit a good ball over the top. And he does. And our keeper's backtracking. But it's wide. We are not playing well today. Manny Rodriguez on a yellow card, which I'm worried about. But I don't think we have too many players who can pass. And they pick the ball up again. Yeah, we're going to concede, aren't we, soon? It's only their awful finishing. I think I have to do something about this, don't I, really? Let's try and shore things up with Mustafa. And then, do you know what? It is time for Jack McNichol. Do we change anything else? Oh, go on, Sito. Let's get Sito forward. He's our main attacking outlet. We've got an inverted winger on that side. Let's go for it. Let's try and up that tempo a little bit. No, do you know what? We're away. let's let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. We'll do that if we go one down. We can see the corner. Let's hope we can clear this and get the counter attack or something, but I have a feeling we're about to concede. Oh, he rose so well at the back post. And you know what? Let's just try and see this out a little bit. If the opportunity comes, we'll take it. But we're going to slow the pace down. And we'll just leave it at that. See, it's in the hands of the FM gods now. As Diarra boots it up. But Arias picked it up. Can he dig the keeper? Oh, just a little bit of composure, Ario. Come on, son. Dear me. And the 89th minute, we pick it up. That's why Mustafa's on the pitch. To win the ball back like that. And he's bursting through. And it's got deflection. Oh, it's headed back to the keeper. Thought it was going to be a mazy solo run there. Let's go full. Let's go full time wasting after this. Because we have not played well. We'll go more disciplined. But we're going to get maybe one last chance. Let's hope Aria can play a great ball into the channel. He does. Meyer, tricky winger. Crosses it. Oh, here we go. Chance. Oh, good save by the keeper. And we get a corner for the last minute or so. And that's probably the end of the game. Or at least I'm hoping so with how bad we've played today. Let's hope that could be passed back or hoofed clear. Looks like they're going to get one more chance if we can't clear this. Come on, ref. Surely blow the whistle now. Riera, oh, defender who cannot pass. Oh, Ria picks it up. Are they going to let us do a through ball at least? They might. No, that's it. Okay, 0-0. Sorry, guys, a bit of a boring one. But yeah, hope to catch you in the next one and hope to still be near the top of the league.